Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Thanks for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. We are the hottest. You're listening to MVP Speaks Radio.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Tune in every Thursday from 5 to 5:55 p.m. on Hot 702.5 FM for MVP Speaks Radio. Hey, everybody. Welcome to MVP Speaks Radio. I always feel like when I come on, like I'm not sure how to start. Like, I gotta jump in like it's jump rope or double dutch. But welcome, you guys. We're here every Thursday from 5 until 5:55. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you guys are here. If you're listening on the app or on any of our amazing streaming platforms, we have various platforms you can listen on. We thank you for listening. I'm MVP Speaks. I'll be your hostess with the mostest for the next 55 minutes. I got a special guest in the studio. I'm about to bring him on. But before I bring him on, I want to take a moment and send some peace and love to my family in Milwaukee. A couple weeks ago, a dear sister of ours transitioned. She went back over to the other side. Her name is Shannon King. And I just wanted to, first of all, give her honor and her respect because she is an amazing sister, an amazing soul, doing great things in the city of Milwaukee. And she unfortunately lost her life in a car accident. And, you know, I was sad. Last week I wanted to talk about her too, but I didn't really, just love your people and appreciate them. And I just want to let the people of Milwaukee know and Shannon and her family know that I love her. She was actually supposed to be on my show this month, so it's a little weird for me. I'm like, I don't understand. Where'd my sister go? But I just want to shout out her and send love to her family and to the people in Milwaukee that she greatly impacted a lot of lives. And I pray and I hope that everyone continues her legacy that she was building that was beneficial to the youth and to the city. So, Shannon, we love you, girl. We know you're on the other side watching down. So, peace and love for that. Peace and love. All right. So, let me go ahead and unmute my guest. Mute. Guest.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, are you there? Can we hear ROSEAI? You guys, this is ROSEAI. Now, is that your whole artist name, just ROSEAI?
Yep, just ROSEAI.
ROSEAI. ROSEAI is my special guest. We're going to get into talking to him. He is a musician, an artist that I met at the True Spot. And he's one of my favorites. So.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
So, add him. Oh, snap. I got to add him to the stream. There we go. Here we go. Now the people can see you. Say what up, ROSEAI. What's up?
What up?
Is he there? Can you guys hear him? Okay. I didn't feel like I could hear you, and you're sitting right next to me, so I had to make sure. Shout out to everybody streaming on Facebook. I'm glad you guys are watching in and listening, and make sure you leave a comment. I'll go ahead and give the call-in line in case you guys want to. Oh, it's the wrong one. In case you guys want to call in. At any time during this broadcast, you are more than welcome to. It is 702-551-5261. And if you're listening on an app, I want to remind you guys that this is also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So if you can't tune into the whole thing, you can always go back and listen and watch later. So as always, though, we are going to start this show off with the Be Inspired inspirational messages.
Hey.
So you guys know I love handing out these inspirational messages everywhere I go. I recently discontinued my inspirational message jar because it was just an idea I had that it was just, I'm going to do something different with the messages to make sure that people get them. To make it more cost efficient for me and to make it more cost efficient for the people. And to make it not about the dollars. Because I really know that these messages work. And so I want people to be able to have them as easily as possible. Because it's not about bringing in the money, because they're priceless, really. They were $33 for the jar, and I really could have sold them for a lot, but I'm not. So anyways, what we're going to do, though, you guys, is we're going to take turns, and we're going to just pull some messages and talk about what comes out of the bag and go from there. So, ROSEAI.
Yo.
You already got your stack out, huh?
Yo.
Oh, he already pulled out a whole stack. Okay, let's go, ROSEAI. What's the first one you got?
For my first Be Inspired message, it says, enjoy yourself.
Oh, enjoy yourself. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah? Do you feel like that's relevating?
Oh, okay, got you.
Do you feel like that's relevant to your life at this moment?
As far as enjoying myself, yeah. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy making music, which is why I've been making music. I enjoy writing novels, which is why I write novels. I try to be as creative as I can, as often as I can. I actually recently just turned my bedroom into a studio, and it looks like super amazing. My sister did some trippy art, and I hung it from the ceiling. I put some like clouds on the ceiling. I got the whole room like sound padded off. Yeah, I'm about to be dropping some bangers in there.
Okay, sign me up. I want to come get on the verse. I got the bars.
Yo, come through.
Oh, that's so dope. Congratulations on that. It's great to have a space, that we can create in and that we're comfortable in and that is inspiring to us and it feels good to be in. So that's beautiful. Okay, so my message says, I am exactly where I need to be.
I believe that.
That's right, motherfuckers. Right here on Hot 702.5 FM with ROSEAI.
Heck yeah.
Okay, which one you got?
I love myself enough to only show love to others.
What are your thoughts on that one?
I love myself enough to only show love to others. I guess just share my love,
Share your love. When I wrote that particular message, it came about with the understanding that it's good to show love because, you're showing love. Mm-hmm. But when you have people who are hard to love, you don't necessarily show love for them. You show the love because you are the love and you love yourself enough to show them love no matter what they got going on. Okay?
I feel that. Sometimes that's kind of hard to do.
It is. Hell yeah, it's hard. Because these motherfuckers need to get smacked.
Yeah.
But that's part of the work. We have a lot of work to do on our journey. And a lot of times we may be thinking it's about whatever we're creating or our passion or, whatever. But it's that inside work.
Yeah.
Being able to, to be high when motherfuckers is trying to bring you
so low.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Okay, what else you got?
Let's see. It's your turn?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yup.
Compassion is sweet.
Yes.
Period,
point blank. Mine says, happiness loves you.
Oh.
I like that.
That's one of my favorites. Whenever I read it, I would just feel like, oh, because you don't really think about happiness loving you. Like, you're like, what?
Happiness, self-love.
I gave that message one time to a young boy at a bus stop where he picked it out. And when he read it, he was like, is this some Chinese fortune? Like, he was like, he was like, what is this?
Yeah.
But he really liked it. Practice doesn't make perfect. I am a perfect confection.
Okay.
As an artist and a creative, we're often looking for the perfection, for the final thing before we feel satisfied. But
definitely.
I believe every step is perfect. And whatever you create is perfection. Even if it don't come out right or whatever, it's still, the existence makes it perfect. Mm-hmm. That's what I believe. I feel like our existence makes us perfect because we're here. We can use the lens
don't get more perfect than that.
Right, here we is. Okay, your turn.
Mine says flow it. And I love that so much because I do that all the time. You know, just let it flow. Let it flow and let it go.
Let it flow. Flowing with the bars and flowing with life.
Always.
Loving myself feels good.
Yeah.
Loving myself feels good. You guys, how do you know if you're loving yourself? Is it feeling good? Are you being nice to yourself or are you beating yourself up?
Sometimes it's a little bit of both.
Don't I know it? Because I am always beating myself up and saying, don't beat yourself up. Be nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, go.
My fire is my passion. I look for ways to light myself up. And I love that one too.
Yeah, how do you light yourself up?
Through the music. Sometimes I'll like if I'm like tripping on shrooms or something and I'm listening to my music in my room, that just sends me like to the most positive place ever. Like that's my favorite thing to do.
Tripping on shrooms. This sounds like I need to come have a visit. You guys, there's so many ways we can enhance ourselves along this earthly plane.
Facts.
Very cool. Very cool. I think one time I did shrooms, I was in the shower like rapping for like a long time.
Oh, dang.
I didn't expect that. I was like, this was supposed to happen.
Yo.
But yeah, that's fun. Okay, don't trip. You are loved and supported.
Yes. Facts. Praise yourself. You are doing it.
Yes, you are doing it. Do you praise yourself often and give yourself props?
I try to. I mean, I don't always just like hug myself, but.
Oh, that's funny. Because this one says, I give the best hugs. Hug yourself. So you should give yourself a hug right now. You guys, we got to hug ourselves. I know we feel like, oh, that's weird, but it's not. If you want someone else to hug you, you should hug yourself and be comfortable hugging yourself.
You know what's weird?
Yes, talk about it.
I just picked up the same 2 tickets that you just read. Don't trip, you are loved and supported. And then the next one was I give the best hugs, hug yourself.
Look at that alignment, you guys. It's one of my favorite things.
That's wild.
I love that. Okay, go. Read another one.
I bring only the best of yesterday into today. That's powerful.
Yes.
That's very powerful.
That's
a bar. I'm going to have to use that.
Use it. Use it. Yes. Bring only the best of yesterday. We have a choice. A lot of times we might not really be honed into our choice or understanding that we do have a choice of what we think and how we feel. And yesterday's already gone, so it ain't no we could do about it. Mm-hmm. So if you are going to bring something from it, it should be the best.
Right.
You shouldn't be mad about whatever it is you was mad about. Find whatever made you happy or whatever was a good thing. And 9 times out of 10, we're here and alive and breathing. So that should be enough for that. Okay. Anyways, remember the God in you.
Is it your turn or my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh.
I just said, remember the God in you.
Loving myself feels good.
Oh, snap. It's like deja vu. Loving myself feels good, you guys. Snicker at life. Snicker at life. You know why? Because life is not as serious as we make it. Like, we make it the seriousness that it is. I mean, I'm not saying it's not important or just whatever, but we make these things, these experiences what they are. So you can snicker at it or you can gripe at it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Remember the womb.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Remember your life coming into existence.
Yes. You used to live in a human, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
All of us. It's my favorite thing to remind people because I feel like we be forgetting where we came from. They be like, remember where you came from. I'm not talking about Africa or wherever your ancestors. I'm talking about where you came from.
Mm-hmm.
Came from your mama's womb.
Facts. My voice reigns supreme. I like that one.
Yes. Your voice reigns supreme. What do you think about that?
I mean, I just feel like it ties into like my music, you know. I like to always like inspire people, especially like the youth and like people who are like broken. So like, I guess just my voice, what I'm projecting into the universe, that reigns supreme because it actually has a deep message for people who can vibe with it. You know what I mean? So.
Fire.
Yeah.
I vibe with it. Vibe with it. I choose to live in victory.
Okay. Love is abundant and overflowing.
Ooh, yes, it is. The world is your stage. Come from behind the curtain.
Oh, snap.
You guys, somebody needs to hear that in the audience. You guys, whatever you have going on, it's time to shine it. It's time to produce your song or make your book or start your whatever you want to do. It's time. Come from behind the curtain.
I agree. Thank yourself. You came a long way. I like that one a lot because I totally came a long way.
Yes.
Been through so much crap.
Yes. Man, haven't we been through crap? Life, it can be so crappy sometimes. But look, we're here smiling. And that's what matters most.
Yes,
you know, we can get crapped on, but guess what, motherfucker? We still standing here, smiling at that, not even feeling crapped on. So, putting myself first is okay and necessary.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You got to.
Too often do we try to like please so many other people in life, and it's like, most of the time it just becomes pointless.
It does. I agree. You know, a lot of us are raised on that, like sacrifice and self-serving and do for others, which is good to do for people, but you got to do for you first.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to do for somebody and you ain't done for, that's like me giving out messages and I ain't read no messages all day for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. And then I realize, you ain't read no messages for yourself. Read some, so then I'll get some. But I try to be very intentional. If I'm doing it for me first, and then you all can get the overflow. Because I'm already filled up. Because I filled myself up.
Today I will be present because I am a gift. I like that.
Yes, you are a gift. You are present. Open it up. My dreams need me to succeed. All I have to do is believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Pull one more. What you got? Ooh, he
Just
like that one.
be.
Ooh.
I love that.
Just be, you guys.
Yup.
You guys, we are human beings. That should tell us something. We're not human doings.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to remember to be. I would even say we have to be more than we do. Because if you take time to be, then when you do, it's going to be a different energy in that. It's going to be a different frequency because you already took your time to just be it, or, you know, whatever being is for you. So that was that. How you like reading those messages? Did you like it?
Yeah, they cool. I love them. I always like getting your messages.
Awesome.
Every week.
Awesome. So you can keep that bag.
Cool. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you can keep that. And I encourage you just to read them every day. Pick a few. The prescription is like a prescription, 1 to 3 per day. But you can read them however you want, whenever you want. But I encourage you because it'll impact your life, especially if you are, just out here on your journey as an artist and an entrepreneur. Sometimes we can feel ourselves feeling a way about things, but you read some messages, it will help you put some things in perspective. And even if you're feeling good, still read some.
Feel better.
Because we can all, I don't know about y'all, but I've been depressed and I've been low. And I realized if I can go low, I should be able to go high. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you're feeling good, don't mean like, I don't need no messages. I'm feeling good. No, I'll feel better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can always, whatever. And the other thing is like you're putting that into yourself and you're speaking it out.
Yeah.
And so all that's going to do is generate that energy. So
It's not a vibe.
that's that. Thanks for vibing with the Be Inspired inspirational messages. Okay, you guys. So let's get over here and let's talk to our artist who's in the studio, ROSEAI. Now, he sent me a bio. It was pretty short. I'm finna read it so we can tell you his purpose. That he is a young African American king out of Palmdale, California.
Yeah.
Cali, Palmdale. What's that area code?
661.
661.
Yeah.
We repping. And his goal is to uplift and inspire the youth and broken and begin the cultural shift.
Yeah.
ROSEAI,
Yo.
welcome again to my show.
Thank you.
Tell me about this cultural shift, though. What does that look like for you?
To me, the cultural shift is just, less black on black, like, attack, I feel like so often it's so hard to come together with, like, other brothers and other sisters because everyone's so always on edge and, like, just ready to attack one another over, like, the simplest little things. So I feel like if there was ever a day where we all actually came together as, like, a collective, like many of the other races do, bro, we could take over the whole entire world. Because I once heard that, like, the black spending power in America is, like, so much that if we just decided not to buy Nikes, Nike will go out of business. If we decided not to buy, I don't know, like a clothing brand, that clothing brand will go out of business. So I just feel like the cultural shift is just us coming together and using our power, to uplift each other.
Right. I vibe with that. And that is true because we might not realize how much money we're putting into other organizations or other businesses. And I personally don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I think that we can support them and support ourselves. I mean, if people like Nikes, buy some Nikes. But don't forget that there's other things and other ways for us to come together and use our finances. I know a brother who started his own shoe line. Like now he's the Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like and I think we all could be. The society will make it seem like, oh, there's not a lot of room at the top. Mm-hmm. But I don't necessarily. First of all, I don't even think there's a top. I think we just have that perception, like, oh, the Nike, that's a big name. Like you can't get bigger than that, or or whatever the top is. But if we're all together supporting each other and being more intentional with our spending, with the intention to build our community or to show that we can have more than just Nikes and gold chains.
Right.
Like we can own land and we can grow our food and we can leave something besides that. So I vibe with that. Congratulations on walking in your destiny and walking in the choice that you made to bring about a change and to use your gift for a positive light, because that's important.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your music, like how you got started on music, why it's important to you.
So it started when I was still in the military. I was in Alaska and I kind of just got bored. Yeah, it's so cold out there. I just kind of got bored in my dorm room, so I turned my dorm room into a studio, and then I just started rapping, just started writing and rapping, and like just that became my release, because I didn't really like hang out with too many people, I was always like kind of by myself, so I just became like a way for me to like release my emotions, to help release energy that was just always on my mind and stuff. So yeah, it just kind of happened, and I just let it naturally flow out. So
So had you wanted to do music before that, or it just seemed like it was like, oh, this is all I can really do right now, so let me just do it?
No, I definitely always wanted to do it. I've written songs before that, but I never pursued recording myself, you know.
Okay.
But I've always been like a poet, like my whole life. Like I used to write my crushes like the longest poems, and like you could like sing them out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I never actually like recorded myself until now.
Until
so
then, okay.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh well, what kind of music do you do? Let's not just assume what kind of music you do. What kind of music do you do?
People, I don't really know. I just write. Like if I find a beat and it's cool, I will just match my words with how the beat's making me feel. So
Okay.
I really don't feel like I fit into any kind of genre, but people like to say that I'm like a conscious rapper.
Okay.
So I mean, I like that. That sounds cool to me. I'm down with being a conscious rapper.
Right.
I'm definitely not like a mumble rapper, but
No, definitely not.
I don't know. I'm just me. I just vibe, you know. I don't have a goal. I just do it. I just release the energy.
That's what's up. Release the energy, just flow. Definitely not a mumble rapper. One of the things I love about ROSEAI when we're at the open mic, he comes through every Wednesday, and I just feel like you spit your bars so like articulately. Not like, oh, you're articulate for a black boy. Not like that. But like, you know, we know what the hell you're saying. Like we can hear you. And it's something about your cadence or how you put it down that I really, really like. And I know once, like, you cannot read your phone because you do that a lot. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying, but once you don't use that phone and you just...
It's going to be like the next level.
Yeah, it's going to be fire.
Yeah, that's something I've been so mad at myself about because I know the lyrics, but it's just when I get in front of people, I choke so bad.
Okay,
and it's so embarrassing.
So you do know the lyrics.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm challenging you. Next week, don't bring your phone. If you know your song, don't make it about us watching you or none of that shit. Mm-hmm. You know it. You come out here and do it. That's like coming from behind the curtain. Mm-hmm. So I encourage you. That's a challenge. You don't have to accept it.
I'm trying.
And you know, it reminds me of like there was one of these Batman movies a while ago, and Batman was trying to get out of a cave or something, and he had this harness on, and he kept jumping and not making it, and the harness would save him, and then he'd go back and jump, and he kept not making it. But once he took the harness off, he jumped and he made it. So the harness was, in fact, keeping him from where he wanted to be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you go up there with your phone and you're reading it and you know the words, that's like your harness. Like, why are you doing that? and if you don't do it, how are you gonna do it if you don't do it?
That's facts. That's big facts.
Because you're fire. Like, let's play one here. Let's find this song. So you guys know one of my favorite words is motherfucking.
Yeah, that's my favorite word.
And so when I first heard this song, this is one of ROSEAI's songs. Tell us a little bit about this song while I bring it up.
So this track, Motherfuckers, was actually like, it was. I only wrote it because I was like really mad at the situation that I was in when I was in the military. So I just wrote Motherfuckers as a way to like just speak on like a bunch of bullshit that was going on. So yeah, this is like the only time I ever like got, I don't know, like kind of upset, I guess.
Okay.
And just wrote about it.
There's nothing wrong with getting upset.
But people love that track. Like the dude who recorded it in Alaska, Raw, his name is Ashley at Raw Productions. He said every time he goes in the studio, every time he's driving there, he listens to that first, like on the way to work, basically.
Okay, let's see. Now, you guys know I'm still working up my DJ skills, so let's see if we got it. And they can find this song on platforms. It's released.
Yup, it's everywhere. Yup, ROSEAI. Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp.com. If you really want to support me, you can buy it. $5.
Yeah, buy the song. $5. Actually, I'm going to go buy this song because I listen to it on Spotify. I don't even go to a lot of those listening platforms, but when you did that song at the thing, I was like, oh, I need this song. What is this song? So let's play it. It's called Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers like you, motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. I'm so sick of these motherfucker.
Too much shed skin on my lawn, motherfucker. I'm charming snakes, pump the brakes, motherfucker. Not worried about you or any motherfuckers. Shimmering beach beneath my feet, motherfuckers. Forever I'm out of your reach, motherfuckers. I'm at my best when doing me, motherfuckers. Representing my family tree, motherfuckers. This is my mother's courtesy, motherfuckers. I feel like Pac when I spit at you, motherfuckers. It's 93 till infinity, motherfuckers. I live forever or boys, motherfuckers. Raps an immortal technique, motherfuckers. Now it's a tribe called Quest, motherfuckers. Backpack full of raps at Camp Low, motherfuckers. I'm with the woo, what is you, motherfuckers? Life is a movie, get the juice, motherfuckers. We already niggas with attitudes, motherfuckers. Bounce with me, get in the groove, motherfuckers. Let in my flow release and soothe, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, these motherfuckers. I'm breaking bread with my brethren, you motherfuckers. Dreaming up a thug mansion in heaven, motherfuckers. The land where the sun forever setting, motherfuckers. Finding your purpose, stumble on that message, motherfuckers. Every verse I'm giving's another blessing, motherfuckers. Preaching unto the choir, I the reverend, motherfucker. Every verse Satan on fire, wearing ready to die attire. Looking fly as I'm floating by it, wearing Suge Knights prior. Red suit, printed million on that New York flyer. On that New York, on that New York. Family of slaves, now we free, motherfuckers. So go and be all you can be, motherfuckers. I'm Jesus stepping overseas, motherfuckers. I feel alive and a breeze, motherfucker. They took us from the land of free, motherfuckers. Brought us to the land of the free, motherfuckers. Had Papa hanging from a tree, motherfuckers. What if they would've let him breathe, motherfuckers? Probably would've found a cure for these motherfuckers. They sick in their head, watch him as he bleed, motherfuckers. What he see in his final graces, motherfuckers. The hidden faces of racism, motherfuckers. Now we quick to go kill ourselves, motherfuckers. Tubman King and Exxon sat in sales, motherfuckers. You think they did that for themselves, motherfuckers? They did it for all of you frail motherfuckers. Too ignorant to witness, we in hell, motherfuckers. Poison in the future through what you sell, motherfuckers. I know sisters win a struggle, they gotta go work a double. With kids to deadbeats who stuck in prison for a hustle. A black queen reaching for someone to pull her out of trouble. Labeled another dumb nigga, they whisper it's so subtle. But you know what's the real fucking puzzle? They call us colors, we run around waving colors, ranging from red, blue, purple, green, and any others. Now if you ask them why they shoot another brother, yo, they won't know what they don't know, but they claiming it's because of his colors.
Motherfuckers like you, motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers.
30-30 vision, my vision opening doors to opportunity, my mind awakening yours. Third eye open from overdosing, of course. Brain dumping, EST dripping out of my pores. No brother overseas, he marine and hitting them shores. No need for heat to recklessly defect out of the core. We born and bred for battle, my niggas ready for war. I'm a different kind of beast that you won't see walking on fours. Ever wonder why California burning? I am the source. Catch me out in Palmdale, my home is on Sage Court. Don't know a nigga nothing, my dues have been paid for. Gotta whip this shit, gotta cook this shit with 90s flavor. Gotta feed my mama, gotta feed my sisters. Gotta feed their children, believe in heaven to missed us. Gotta feed this vision, gotta feed this dream. Gotta feed this tiger inside me and set them free. Gotta feed my granny, gotta feed the whole family. Motherfuckers do not get it, my verse is over, they fit it. I've been making moves, my conscience saying just run, Brandon.
You guys, this is Motherfuckers by ROSEAI. You can find this on your streaming platform, Spotify, MOFUCKAS, and ROSEAI is the artist name, ROSEAI. it would be dope if you went on the Bandcamp. Is that what it is? Yep, and bought the song for $5. Support local artists. You know, we're all on our grind out here, making it to the top that don't exist. But I vibe with that song, and I think it's good to. One thing I like about music is you can hear something like numerous times, and every time you can hear something different that can stick out to you or that you didn't hear before. Because, you know, we're in our minds. We're not always 100% listening. So I like to hear that the 30-30 vision, whatever. That was my bar. Like, when you said it at the open mic, I was like, oh, that's fire. So I like being able to, to listen to music over and over and then hear the meat, you know? So that's good. You were vibing with it. Now, as an artist, now when you write stuff, do you just be like, damn, I can't believe I wrote that? Like, when you listening to it, is you like, man, nigga, I'm fired? Like,
yeah, all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, all the time. Like I said, like when I'm
oh, I didn't even have you on.
Oh, you good?
Sorry, you guys, I didn't have him on. He's on now.
But yeah, like I told you, like when I'm in my room and I'm just like vibing to my new album, for instance, like every day when I go home and I'm like trying to revision it, when I'm listening to it, I just get in my zone. I'm just like, oh my God, like I wrote that?
Yes.
Like what the heck? Like, yo.
I freaking love it.
That's why I be trying to like inspire so many people. Like this is what I try to do. Like with most black people that I speak to, because we're all so creative. Like if we would just write a song a day, man, you have no idea what kind of possibilities will open up to you. Because we have such creative mindsets, you know.
Yes.
Like you may not see yourself as a singer or a rapper, but you really don't have to. Just release that energy you got inside you. You know what I mean? So
for sure,
I try to do it. My nieces and my nephews, my sisters, they all hate me because I keep trying to push it onto them. But it's like, yo, I just want to hear what y'all would say, man.
Yeah, that's so dope. I know when I was raising my sons, I have 4 children. They're all grown up now. But I've always been a freestyle rapper. Mm-hmm. And I've never been really confident that I'm a freestyle rapper, but I always like to freestyle. And I always tell my sons, come on, let's have a freestyle battle. I really was the main one wanting to have it, but I wanted them to like, come on and do it now. Like, come, let's freestyle. And we used to have so much fun, like freestyling and stuff. But you're right. It's a great way to like express that energy into, and that's what I believe we are here. Like, we are here to express God. Mm-hmm. And I believe when we're creating, we are using we're expressing like the God in us. Like that's just
definitely
like that's what we're here to do.
Definitely.
Even this morning, like I made myself this freaking amazing breakfast sandwich. Oh my God, it was.
I saw that on Instagram.
Do you see it?
It looked bomb.
It was so good. And at first, I was just gonna have a cream cheese bagel, and I'm so glad I didn't, because what I created was amazing. But when I made it, and I was like, wow, it's the same feeling as writing a dope poem. Like, you don't know how it's gonna turn out. But you just keep going and letting the ideas come, and now you got this freaking bomb-ass breakfast sandwich. Should sell it.
When I saw it, I thought you were at a restaurant. I was like, dang, where's she eating at?
Homemade, baby, homemade. And I was talking to a friend of mine, too, about, like, he was saying that he eats out a lot, but why am I eating out a lot when I can make it myself? Yeah. Like, and it's nothing wrong with eating out, you guys. I'm not saying don't eat out, because who don't love eating out? But when you can make it yourself and it be better than what you could have got ate out, doesn't sound right. But then then you appreciate it more, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So with the music, and you know, I think it's great, and keep encouraging them to express themselves.
Always.
Because they might hate it, but they'll love it later.
Oh, they definitely will.
And you know, that's beautiful. And we need, you know, if you got babies in your life, you know, especially if they're running around, maybe a little wild, they need something to do.
Yeah. Yes.
They need something to do. Yes. You know, they need to find what fuels their fire, like what's their passion, and it could be, you know, so many things, because we're creative. And not only that, but I believe like these new age kids, that's what I keep calling them, these new age kids, they're coming up and they're being born with the stuff that we're just now figuring out, if that makes sense.
The problems.
They're
because they have so much access to like social media, for instance. It like almost forces you to grow up faster because you're exposed to so much more stuff.
That's an interesting point.
Yup.
Yeah, you are exposed to a lot, and that's why we gotta watch the baby's social media. You guys don't let the internet take over our children. I'm a big lover of the youth. Children are my first love. My first radio show I dedicated to the children. I had 2 young guests on, so I'm all about loving our babies. And we gotta let them be themselves to the best that we can allow them to be themselves, because we still gotta teach them how not to be a jerk and stuff. Yeah. But we, let them create. Mm-hmm. How old are the children, your nieces and nephews?
So my nephew, my youngest niece Zion, dang, she just been crawling recently. So she probably like 4-ish.
Oh, okay.
Micah is about 12. Anaya is probably like 14, 13.
Oh, shout out to the babies.
And then Elijah like 14. But
okay.
Yeah, I love them kids to death. And it's so crazy because one day me and Anaya was driving to the mall, and she wrote a whole song on the drive there, and it was a really great song. Like, it's weird too because when she was writing it, I couldn't even believe that was my niece for a second.
Wow.
It was such a good track, man.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want to hear it. Yeah, I'm all about that. And I think that's dope. So keep doing that because, you don't know if you don't like do it. Like, see what they like. And she like writing songs, and that's dope. Oh, shout out to that. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I want to make sure that we play your other song before it gets too late, because this time always flies so fast up in this mother sucker. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook or YouTube or the streaming platform Hot 702.5 FM. We are literally here every Thursday for MVP Speaks Radio. I want to also remind you guys to tune in to the other shows that are on this platform. They have a lot of talk shows, some risky talk shows. They got talk shows about your finances and political talk shows and talk shows about buying houses and stuff. So tune in, see what they got popping. You can always go to the Hot 702.5 Facebook page or YouTube platform to see all the shows that were streamed, so you don't miss it.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. So, ROSEAI, you sent me another song that I like, and I know you did it with the band once or twice, but I think it was the song. I couldn't remember if I listened to the song and I was like, oh, I think I liked it with the band. But I really like this song. It's called Black Woman. And I'm actually featured on a song called The Black Woman Is God from another artist. Hey. So it just makes me feel a little sentimental to just, have that connection to it.
Yeah, this one's from my new album too, Atel Inc. I just dropped it like last week, I think. So y'all could check that out on Spotify too, or everywhere.
Okay, new shit. Okay, so let me play it. See what's cracking. It's called Black Woman.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
I can't
Black
see the whole
Woman.
title, but I just want to make sure that was the whole title.
Just an ode to Black women.
Ode to Black women.
I love black women who got goals, no problems and no foes. I love black women on they grind, can't fuck up her peace of mind. I love black women and they braids, shit, look what your mama done made. I love black women who smoke bud, they be through 10 on a dub. I love black women who do stocks, cause that right there is a real damn fox. I love black women who got jokes, laughing to the bank, depositing C-notes. I love black women with that vibe, anywhere she go everything turn live. I love black women who got kids, wanna see true strength, a motherfucker, here it is. I love black women on me. I love black women booty. I love black woman beauty. I love black woman, you see. I am a king in my own right, I need a queen in my low ride. Miss me with that whole type, them bitches be tricking through the whole night. I love black women and that's that. All you fake booty bitches had better get back. I love black women who be a meal, I be nose deep spelling, baby, how I feel. I love black woman and that's cold. When it's black on black, man, that shit hit gold. I love black woman and that's cold. When it's black on black, man, that shit hit. I love black woman on me. I love black woman booty. I love black woman beauty. I love black woman, you see. I am a king in my own right. I need the queen in my low ride. Miss me with that whole type. Them bitches be tricking through the whole night.
Guys, this is Black Woman by ROSEAI on this new project. You can find it on all your streaming platforms. So, can I ask, did you make these beats to this song? To these songs?
No, I buy mine off of BeatStars.
Oh, you buy yours. Yeah. Okay, all right.
I like beat mine for hours and just pick whatever beats I like. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, so we have a few more minutes, probably less than 10 minutes. Is there anything particular that you want to share with the people that are listening, just about your artistry or just about your journey or just, whatever? What's on your heart? If anything.
I just I'm just me. I try to just do the best I can at being me. I try to be an inspiration as much as I can. I try to not give up when times get hard, because times are just seems like they be getting harder and harder. But yeah, I do music as a way to release energy, I'm starting my own clothing line. I'm doing hoodies. I'm gonna be dropping that pretty soon. You guys can check that out on my Instagram, ROSEAI Revenge, ROSEAI Revenge on Instagram. I also do novels, so I'm gonna start releasing those pretty soon. And I also just started linking up with 1515. It's a studio out here. They're really good. These dudes really get they mixing and mastering, engineering done. So if you guys need any mixing and mastering done, hit me up, and I could definitely be your engineer. But yeah, that's really it. I just be chilling most of the time. If I'm not doing nothing, I'm probably most likely just working on music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wrote this ode to the black woman.
Yeah.
So is there a black woman in your life? You got a significant someone out there?
No, unfortunately, no.
Oh, not yet. Ladies. I'm just saying, he's a nice, handsome young man. Thank over you. Here. Bars for days. I'm just saying.
Appreciate you.
He's available. I never played matchmaker before on my show. It's a first time for everything. But that's awesome. I'm happy that you were able to come. Like I said, I really appreciate you sharing your gift when you come to the set. I encourage you to come often and go to other places too to get yourself out there and to continue to do what you love, and don't do it from your phone. I'm really challenging you.
I'm working on it.
When you told me you know the word, I'm like, oh, no, put that phone down. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes. And that's a perfect place to do it, because there's nothing but love and everything in there. So I really challenge you, because every time I watch you, and even Rails, we say the same thing. Like, he's so fire. Like,
Y'all are really encouraging it. What y'all said last week when I came through, it would be so much more of a powerful performance if I could just hone the blade on that.
Yeah, let go of the harness. You know the words. Don't worry about the audience, because you already right there. So I appreciate you sharing your gift, and you got bars and you have wisdom. I don't know. There's so many times that I'm like, How do you even know? Like, I didn't even know that till last year. Just listening to some things that you say. So keep that definitely keep that energy going, and challenge yourself to just do it, because you know it. It's you. It came from you, and that's gonna just make you better.
Heck yeah.
You make me better. You make me better. Let's see if I have any more questions. Let's see. So you got your clothing line, and what's it called?
Just I was thinking of just calling just like hoodie.
Clothes. Motherfucker, buy my shit.
Just like hoodied ROSEAI, I guess. Probably just
Okay.
ROSEAI. It's just gonna be like tie-dye hoodies. I'm gonna do some special patches on them. The patches are actually in work. I got like 2 more weeks before the artist sends them back to me. I just got the hoodies last week, so we're gonna start tie-dyeing them, and I'm just gonna start trying to sell them out.
Oh, so
wherever I
you're going to
can.
tie-dye them yourself?
Yup, and I'm gonna sew patches on them and stuff, and then just try to pitch them out wherever I can. So.
You're going to sew the patches?
Yep, I gotta learn how to sew. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He was like, I got to learn how to sew. If it's one thing I've learned as being an entrepreneur or an artist, like, you figure out some shit. Like, I'm going to figure it out myself, because you can't, for me, you can't always pay somebody to do it. So you might as well just learn how to do it.
Right.
And that's cool. I don't have patience for all that. I don't have patience for a lot. I really just want to pay somebody to do it because I'm lazy. Like, if you know how to do it, you do it. That's what you went to school for. I went to school. I don't even do what I went to school for. Did you go to school? College?
I went to the Art Institute for a little bit, but then I stopped going because everything they were teaching me I already knew. So I'm not gonna do that no more.
Yeah.
Then I went to the military, and yeah.
How was that?
It was cool. I met a lot of interesting people. I met a millionaire who I didn't even know was a millionaire until I got out.
Nice.
He was a great investor, a cool dude. The traveling was great. I got to see like all sides of America, which I really appreciate that. Because one thing that I'll never forget is Alaska. Alaska is the most beautiful place ever. Yeah, like even when it's snowing, it's just beautiful and white the whole time. And then during the summer, the mountains turn green. It's like a bunch of animals everywhere. It's different.
Nice.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's
dope.
really different.
The animals in the green sounds nice. The cold shit, I'm like, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I already have my enough of coldness, and I know Alaska is way colder than that.
Yeah.
And I have a sister who actually lived out there for a couple years, I think, and she liked it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love nature. So when you were saying it, like when you was talking about the cold, I'm like, whatever. But then when you talk about the green and the animals, I was like, oh, I can vibe with that.
It's crazy because like you'll see like a family of black bears, and they are so chill. You can like walk up to them and like feed them. Like they won't do anything. They'll just be like, oh, cool. Like thanks.
Hey,
you know?
thanks for the apple.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to
It's
Alaska
different.
now, you guys. Oh, because I would love to go.
You would like it.
It's
fun.
I freaking love it. As long as it's not. Now, I'm in my naive mind. I'm always thinking it's always cold out there, but it's
No, it gets hot.
It gets
It gets
hot
hot
in
like in
Alaska.
Vegas gets hot.
Oh, okay.
But only for like a short time, you know.
Okay.
But when it's cold, it's ridiculous.
Now is that where it's dark, like for most of the time, or something? Like it's weird.
It'll be nighttime for like most of the day, and you won't see the sun for like an hour. You know. But then it switches sides. You'll see like the sun up for all day, and then like it'll be nighttime for like an hour. But
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy, you guys. The world is so big,
Yeah, for real.
and you never know what's going on the other side of the planet. So make sure you're just being kind where you are. You know, we gotta appreciate life and appreciate love. And I appreciate you for coming on my show.
I appreciate you for inviting me.
Thank you. It's awesome. Enjoy your message back.
Thank you.
Sharing with your nieces
Oh, definitely.
and nephews or whatever. If you want some more, they can each have one. Just let me know.
Definitely.
Don't worry about
definitely.
it. And so yeah, this was excuse me, guys. This was my guest ROSEAI. Thank you for coming. I want you guys to stay tuned to MVP Speaks Radio every Thursday. Next week, I'm going to have a very special guest, sister friend of mine. We're putting together an event for the end of the month, and I really, really am excited about it. It's called Pillow Talk at the Portal. It's going to be a grown folk intimate event, so I encourage you guys to stay tuned to get some more information on that. Make sure you guys go follow ROSEAI Revenge on Instagram. Tell them you heard about it on the show. And what else? Follow Hot 702.5 FM on the Instagram and all over the internet. Follow MVP Speaks all over the internet. And make sure you stay tuned and just keep loving yourself, being kind to yourself, because, you know, self-love is the best love. And sometimes we're looking for love in all the wrong places. And you got all the love you need. What Whitney Houston say? The greatest love of all is inside of you. That was not a lie. It's a nice song, but it's the truth. So make sure you guys make sure you guys tune in. That's about it. You got anything else? Last words?
Nah, peace.
All right, cool. It's
Have a good
5:55
day.
on the dot. We love y'all. Peace and love.